goopy. It's goopy and gross.
Hello my good friends. Today is Monday and I am starting out another weekly vlog for y'all. It's either fucking blazing hot or it's raining. So that's been fun for this summer. This week I'm mainly just going to be focusing on like getting my morning routine on track as much as possible. When it comes to morning routines, and I'll talk about this in another video in the future, but when it comes to morning routines, mine is very different, I think, from a lot of people's, because I do not have the same routine every day. I cannot have the same routine every day, just because of the way that my life works. I have a 5-year-old, I homeschool, I also work part-time, and I am actually going to be learning some new things. I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but I'll talk about it in a future video. But I'm really excited about it. School is going to be starting in August. Luna is going to be going to just a once-a-week co-op. Then of course with me starting this educational process again, and then working, and then making YouTube videos and wanting to read and work out and other things that are happening in our lives. I just need to make sure that I have as much of my shit together as possible. I did start reading Deep Work again last week, but I stopped because I heard something and got really excited about it and then just got completely distracted and started researching that thing. I do have a queer reading vlog actually that I filmed last month that I need to figure out how I'm going to edit and stuff, because it's a little bit discombobulated, a little bit all over the place. And that's probably gonna go up before this video. Since this is the week before the last week of July, I figured this would be a good week to kind of start this whole process. And then next week, I'm gonna be changing things up a little bit, mainly just like the way that I plan things, because I ordered a bunch of planning stuff, and so that's been slowly coming in the mail. And yeah, I'm really excited about doing that and sharing that with y'all as well. That's the update. Life has been pretty normal, uneventful for the most part. I have read one book off of my TBR for this month. One. I read People We Meet on Vacation, and it was really good. I'll share more about it in my wrap-up video, but you are sitting on top of my stack of books that I had planned to read this month. I don't know what it is. I've just been feeling very slumpy. Yesterday, I started The Push, and so I am like 60% of the way through that. I've been listening to it on audiobook and semi-reading it just like on my Kindle as well. I'm very slowly getting through Unearthed We're Briefly Gorgeous. I am tabbing it. This is the first book that I've ever tabbed. I'm going to do my best to stay off social media as much as possible for this week, taking my own advice from my How to Read More Books video, if you haven't seen that yet. But yeah, I'm going to try to stay off social media as much as possible. But yeah, if you don't know what The Push is about, it's like a psychological thriller about this mother who basically thinks that there's something wrong with her daughter. She ends up having a baby after her, and her relationship with that child is just absolutely wonderful, which makes her think even more that there's something wrong with her daughter. There's a lot of different subjects that are being approached in ways that I have not seen before. So it's very interesting. And also, as someone who knows about birth and postpartum and challenges that people can experience and gaslighting that can happen afterwards, whether it's from other people or yourself. A lot of people may see it as like a very abstract thing and something that isn't relatable if they have not had children and if they aren't well versed in the things that can happen as far as like your mental health. That's definitely not something that is beyond the realm of possibility, which makes it kind of scary. I'm gonna go see what my kid is doing. I need to fold some laundry as well, so I'm probably gonna do that. Filming, but I was not. It's just taking me a minute to get through it because it's very dense. It's not even that long, but it's very dense, and my brain needs time to process it. This is what my computer setup looks like right now. It is my dream to have a bigger desk. What is going on? I want a bigger desk with a actual desktop, because that would be wonderful. Sometimes I just have these moments where I'm like, I'm working too hard, which is why I'm always in the top 25%.
Oh my God!
Hello friends, I am indeed wearing the same thing I was wearing yesterday because I have not gone anywhere. Today is Tuesday, it's like 12 o'clock, and my morning routine has not been what I desired it to be, and that's because I went to sleep a little bit later than I wanted to. I woke up at 6, just kind of laid in bed for a little while, kept telling myself I should probably meditate, I should probably get up and like do yoga or something, but I did not, so I stayed in bed for quite a while. Oh, I made some granola before Luna got up, and then I fell asleep on the couch for like an hour. So yeah, that did not go according to plan, but luckily Tuesdays are pretty chill for the most part. I am most likely going to stop creeping in the background.
Sorry, everybody.
I'm trying to do this thing where I give myself credit where I deserve it. I cleaned the whole kitchen, which I think is a very wonderful thing to do. I'm just trying to like not be like, oh, you just did that, you should probably do more, because like, says who? For one, I've been listening to the Almost 30 podcast. I love this podcast so much, and me and my sister were actually talking about Shan Boodram a little while ago, so it's funny that they actually have her on the podcast right now. And so this episode has been absolutely wonderful. I love it anyway. I love the podcast itself, but this guest has been great. Last night I started Watch Over Me. I read it to about like 40% or so I read it almost halfway. I am enjoying it. It's not like the most amazing writing that I've ever read, but I am interested to read more when it comes to like the story. It's at this point in summertime where if you don't go out before like 10 o'clock, you just can't go out unless you're gonna be in the pool or something because it's too hot. And it's not even that it's like super hot, because the highest it's been is like 90 something, maybe like 92 or something like that. But it's so humid and it just feels so gross. I think I'm just feeling like really tired because my period is gonna be starting in the next like 10 days or something like that. And also the fact that I've been doing my normal work schedule, which is 30-hour weeks. It's a lot. But basically not too much is on the agenda for the rest of today. Like I said, it is 12 o'clock. I have work at 3. I would like to find an audiobook that like really keeps my attention and that like I'm really excited about to listen to, because, and I have so many on Scribd, so maybe I'll just pick one off of there. Something interesting that I thought about earlier that I wanted to talk about. Body dysmorphia is so just wild and so interesting, because when I woke up this morning, I was feeling very like, bloated and like puffy and just like bleh. Then I like walked past the mirror and I was like, oh. And it wasn't one of those moments where like I was not seeing the reality of what I actually look like. I actually saw myself and I was like, oh, I don't look like how I imagined in my brain. Our brains are so weird. It's funny. Well, yes, I did just run outside during my work shift to get this out of the mail. These are my inserts that I got from my planner. I'll show y'all that another time, but I'll put them in my planner because I'm so excited. Hello friends, it is Wednesday morning. It is 9:09 and I am about to eat some breakfast. I just made some yogurt with some berries and granola. I'm going to eat this. This is the granola that I made yesterday. I just have some berries mixed with some chia seeds and some coconut yogurt with some maple syrup. They're still doing construction or something over there, so if you hear any banging or weird loud noises throughout today, that is why. Also my glasses are smudgy as fuck. We have my plant propagating because I can't stop. Also going to be making some tea. I am going to share with you what I got in my sipsby box for the month of July. Sipsby, basically, it is a personalized subscription service for teas, and I have been trying them out for the last couple of months and I'm really enjoying them. I'm really enjoying the summer teas specifically because there's a lot of like fruity and citrus flavors, which I really enjoy. But yeah, like I said, I'll share with you the ones that I got in this month's box a little bit later. I randomly decided yesterday to do a secret TBR. So I started reading a book for that. You probably won't see that video until like next month, I'm assuming. I am still working on Earth for Briefly Gorgeous. I'm actually gonna read it while I am I gonna read it right now? Am I? Is that really what I'm gonna do? Still very slowly but surely working on that. And last night I did finish Watch Over Me. I ended up giving that 3.75 stars. I'll talk about it a little bit more in depth in my wrap-up video at the end of the month. But I did enjoy it for the most part. 3.75 isn't bad for me. It just means that it wasn't good enough for me to put it as a 4. I rounded it up to 4. I really like the concept and the idea, and I understand why a lot of people really like it, but just didn't hit that mark for me. Today's my last day of work, which I'm so excited about. I have 2 days off, which I need because I'm tired. I'm going to go ahead, eat my breakfast. So yeah, I will see y'all a little bit later. I need to take this out of my hair. Go ahead and make myself some tea, but I figured I would update you all on what's going on while I do this. My glasses are still smudged, because this is just how I live my life. I'm gonna use this new daddy mug because, do we need a reason? I don't think so. Luna is now occupied with her school that we are doing online. I still want to show you all the program that we decided to do, but I was just laying on the bed for like maybe 5-10 minutes or so, and I was like, I really have no energy. I would love to go to sleep, but alas, I don't plan on going to sleep right now. So I am going to have a little bit of caffeine, praying to the gods that it doesn't bother my digestive system because I am very sensitive to caffeine. But I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my teas that I got from my sipsby box. This video is not sponsored, but they did send this to me to share with y'all, and I think that is a really cool. Out of like all of the subscription services, this one really works for me because it gets me out of my comfort zone with trying different teas, and our entire family loves tea. I have this strainer. This comes with reusable bag and also disposable bags inside, which is always wonderful when I can't find this. What do we have here? What do we got here? This is the Summer Citrus, the loose leaf summer citrus tea. This has no caffeine, lemongrass, lemon peel, and orange peel. I'm excited to try this one though because I'm loving like citrusy things right now during the summertime. And then I also have a turmeric chai, turmeric plus spices plus rooibos. And I really love turmeric. We had a turmeric chai latte at the vegan bakery that I used to work at. And oh my God, it was so wonderful, but I couldn't partake in it very often because like I said, caffeine bothers my digestive system sometimes. But this is so good, and when I'm feeling a little bit more stable with it when it comes to my digestion, I'm definitely going to be all over this shit. Dream Glider, this is an herbal tea. This is caffeine-free coalition tea. It has a little airplane with a rainbow on it, which is cute. This has chamomile, lemon peel, lemon myrtle, organic lavender, licorice root, and valerian. This seems like something that would be good for nighttime. And then this last one, oh my God, I love this packaging. Can you see this? I really hope you can see this. Tea and Spearmint. I think this is the one that I'm going to drink today because it sounds absolutely wonderful. Just like mint and green tea sounds like a good combination because mint is good for like your digestive system, which I keep saying. And green tea will have a little bit of the caffeine that I need. And this says it has low caffeine, which is good for me. Yes, I'm going to have some of this tea. My child is also calling out for me, so I've just been listening to an audiobook. Haven't really been doing anything too crazy. I'm a little bit shocked and concerned that I am almost done with this audiobook that is like 16 hours long. I have like 6 hours left. Do I have a problem? Possibly, maybe. This is a book that I'm not going to be talking about because I am going to be talking about it in another video. I have so many video ideas. I just need to actually do them and execute it. I always see these people making videos and like being super productive and all that jazz, which is a whole different story. But I feel like a huge part of that is caffeine, and nobody really talks about that. What is life without having caffeine? How do you function, especially as a parent, especially as a working parent, and then all the things that I'm trying to add on to my life? Man. Anyway, I'm gonna go upstairs real quick. Then I'll come down and finish my tea. This is how my life works. I'm scattered. This is why I don't need caffeine. But I also need caffeine because I'm exhausted. So.